Joining us now to CNBC exclusive interview is Rob Krcmarov. Rob, it's great to have you on. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Morgan.
I think I have to start with a really basic question, and that is, from your unique standpoint as a miner, as a producer who's actually pulling some of these materials out of the ground here stateside, what is driving this precious metals rally?
I think it's two things. So, obviously gold's up 65%, and now we're pushing up past $4,500. And it's its best year since 1979, but silver's really stolen the show. That's up 147%. And I think what's remarkable about this rally isn't just the quantum or the magnitude, it's really the quality of the demand that's supporting it. It's also interesting that they've rallied for quite different reasons. So gold is all about central banks, and according to the World Gold Council, since 2022, the central banks have purchased roughly over 1,000 tons of gold annually, and that's roughly double the historic average. And more importantly, they still indicate that they continue to plan purchasing it. For silver, that's really a supply story. We're in the fifth straight year of deficits. We're consuming something like about 200 million ounces a year more than we produce annually. So if you add China's export restrictions, which really just kicked in on January the 1st, you've really got a proper, genuine supply squeeze that's meeting accelerating industrial demand.
So what does that mean for Hecla? Can you invest more to produce more? We keep hearing about deregulations in the mining space, for example. Does all of this pave the way for you to do that?
I think it's very helpful. Certainly permitting timelines have expanded significantly, but a lot of silver is produced as a byproduct, so a byproduct of gold mining, of lead and zinc. And there's very few primary silver deposits, and any new discovery or development project takes many, many years. And so the fact that we're already in production really helps us.
Would you look outside of North America to expand your assets and your capacity?
That's an important question, because I think one of our brands is that all of our assets are in Canada and the US, as you noted in your introduction. We're the largest producer in the Canada and the US. And what that does is it gives investors certainty. There's, we're in operating jurisdictions that have much more certainty, no risk. We're not going to wake up and read that our mines have been taken away from us, or there's some new surprise tech. It's predictability and certainty, and that should give our investors a lot of comfort.
We have energy companies meeting with the president right now down in Washington. The other thing Venezuela has is significant critical mineral deposits, and it has some precious metals deposits as well. I think about gold, for example, gets a lot of attention. Would you look at an opportunity like that if the right security, the right guarantees, the right contracting was put in place?
I think security is the most important thing, and that remains to be determined. More importantly, Venezuela has very large gold deposits. I'm familiar with them. Silver deposits, there are some, but really right now our appetite for risk is reasonably low. It's very dynamic. We want to see things settle down a little bit and understand exactly the implications of investing in a country like Venezuela. And we would consider it so long as we became comfortable with the risks.
Okay. And finally, your take on M&A, whether it's for Hecla specifically or across the industry, especially as we've seen a week where reports have started percolating again about the possibility of a combination of Rio Tinto and Glencore.
Yeah, I can't really comment on that, but obviously consolidation in the silver space has obviously happened, and that's really driven by the scarcity of primary silver deposits. So we see that happening. The best thing that we can do is really continue to improve our own business, focus on maintaining costs, operational efficiencies, all the things that are within our control.
And finally, silver, can it keep going higher, given what you've talked about with supply-demand dynamics?
I think absolutely it can. The drivers are industrial, and then you've got the tailwinds for the gold price going up. So historically, there's been a correlation between gold and silver. It's been roughly 60-1. Towards the end of a bull run cycle, silver experiences explosive growth. And I think the fundamentals for gold are very, very robust, and therefore silver as well. But underpinning silver is the industrial demand, which is really quite significant.